What iconic band formed from a chance encounter in New York and crossed the Atlantic to rock the world?
Hey everyone, I'm Leah, here to take you through another episode.
And I'm Garrett. Welcome to Laid Back Learning, where we explore fascinating topics without getting too stuffy about it.
Today, we're diving into the legendary band, Foreigner. Okay, so here we go, from the top. I remember my first Foreigner concert, I was like 12, and my dad took me. We were in the nosebleed section, but man, when they played I Want to Know What Love Is, it felt like we had front row seats.
Haha, a jukebox hero in training, huh? I can totally see you up there on stage, Leah.
Yeah, right? That's what hooked me on rock music. Those iconic melodies, the way Lou Graham's voice pierced through the crowd. It was electric. All right, let's set the scene for this one.
Let's dive right in. Foreigner, a British-American rock band, was actually formed in New York City back in 1976 by this dude named Mick Jones. He's basically been the mastermind. He took this crazy mix of British and American sounds and made something truly unique.
Right, and the band's name is pretty clever too. Because of its international lineup, they were all kind of foreigners wherever they played, hence the name.
Exactly. This name really stuck, didn't it? It's kind of perfect. All right, let's roll on to how things kicked off. So Mick Jones was part of the Leslie West band, but it collapsed and he ended up stranded in New York. Not a great start, but it led to something bigger.
Yeah, talk about serendipity. Mick used this chance to gather a group of ultra-talented musicians, including Lou Graham. Oh, and fun fact, Lou was discovered when Mick found a Black Sheep album he'd given him back in '74. Crazy, huh?
Oh, definitely. Mick brought together this powerhouse lineup and signed with Atlantic Records. By November 1976, they began recording their debut album.
And that album dropped like a bomb. In March 1977, selling over 5 million copies in the US, just skyrocketed them onto the rock stage, right?
It really did. But behind the scenes, it wasn't all smooth sailing. Creative tensions bubbled up, and we saw some big changes by '81, like the dismissal of Al Greenwood and Ian MacDonald.
Right, but Mick remained the guiding force, pushing through the turmoil. Their album 4 hit #1 in July of that same year.
And that's the hallmark of a resilient band leader. For Mick, it wasn't just about keeping the band together, but also driving its evolution.
Here's where it gets really interesting. There's some debate about Ian MacDonald's role. Some folks say he was crucial, others argue Mick Jones was the main creative juice.
Yeah, that's a solid point. I lean towards Mick steering the ship, but, the dynamics within bands can be complex, all those creative geniuses together.
Right? And with Mick's health issues announced, people are wondering about future reunions. It's a big question with no easy answers.
Okay, let's move on to how Foreigner has stayed alive in pop culture. We've seen them everywhere, from films to TV shows. I mean, Jukebox Hero has become this anthem for all things rock.
Jukebox Hero. It's immortal. And Foreigner's induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2024 showed just how far they've come.
Yeah, that's a story worth telling. And checking out Foreigner is a must for anyone wanting to learn about rock's evolution. They've shaped musical innovation and rocked for generations.
I totally get where you're coming from. They've left a legacy that's both rich and dynamic, a reflection of what it truly takes to make timeless music.
All right, time to sign off. Stay curious and keep exploring the music.
And remember, there's always a new discovery waiting for you out there. Take care.